All right. So I hope I can hear me. There we go. Hopefully, we got a good stream here. We are at the undisclosed location, which is just inside of St. Pete Beach. I think, no, you can't see the building over there. There's this crazy Japanese tower uh, back over the way here. So I had some questions as to what we were doing during the lockdown here, and we've been bouncing between Gulfport Marina and the little honey hole here. And the reason we are here right now is because right over there, about 200 yards, is a cell tower. And we need cellular data for me and the Admiral to work. So that is why we're here, even though this is pretty skinny water to get in and out of. We were aground the other day, but it was at low tide, so no bigs. Anyway, I want to give a shout out to Tom on SV Reboot, by the way. I really appreciate the email, and it's always good to hear people are actually listening and stuff, and encouraging me to do more of the podcast, which is also why I'm live today, because I am focusing on episode 11 of the audio podcast, and I'm very close on that. Just did a little interview with the Admiral last night regarding the events in question, and part of that may or may not appear in the final thing. So anyway, if you're not familiar, St. Pete Beach here is just a barrier island outside of St. Pete, which is the peninsula off Tampa. And there are definitely worse places to be. I can't really turn my laptop around. I'm still waiting for a couple more subscribers so that I can stream from this without having craziness and having to use the laptop. I can't wait for that. That will be very cool. So, and by a couple more, I mean like 700 and something. So, by all means, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Really appreciate that. And definitely appreciate everybody that's been sending in the communications and asking me how I'm doing and how the podcast is coming. And the answer is number 11 is about to be back out. Also, big shout out to Bill for services rendered, but also for being an awesome dude. And Jennifer, hey, what's happening over there? And Dennis over at the marina, who's definitely helping help us make the best of a interesting situation. So we're gonna have to go back over there shortly because the minute we came over here today, which is what I call the Admiral's office because of the cellular, she got a printer delivered over to the marina office. So we need to go back over there 30 minutes or so across the little Boca Ciega Bay here. Anyway, great place if you haven't been here. We got on the inside of the bay here, we have Gulfport, city of Gulfport, Florida, which is awesome. I think I wrote about it on the website a little. And right behind me is St. Pete Beach, which honestly we haven't explored a lot. Treasure Island is right up this way. We've been up there a good bit to the Bilmar and Sloppies and different stuff, but have not explored St. Pete Beach a whole lot. That looks like a Monty Python thing. Anyway, so that's pretty much the story. Right in front of me, a pelican just crashed into the water and got a fish. They are awesome. Anyway, so that's pretty much the situation today. We are getting groceries delivered from Publix via the shipped service. They're bringing them up to the pier, and we're taking our masks and stuff and going up there for a minute to grab it and then getting back on the boat. And we've tried to be away from people as much as possible, except virtually. So that's quite a long stream of consciousness thing. Although the master of this has to be my buddy Dave Canyon. What's up, Dave? His show is no less than a stream of consciousness of his commute. So, or has been. Anyway, it could be anything he wants it to be. So, including live stuff that he's done. I think I missed yesterday. Sorry, Dave, but that was a cool topic, or not cool for the people involved, but anyway, an interesting topic. So there you have it. I've downsized my rig a little bit. I'm working on that. So now I have the H4N Pro. Has a little wind fuzzy on it for recording sound effects, but it's also a USB interface. So for you geeks out there, as much as I love my Apogee Duet interface, and there's nothing that sounds as good as it, as far as interfaces within the realm of mortal man to purchase. This thing here lets me use one less thing because it will be both an interface and an audio device for recording these sound effects, like the seagulls you might have just heard. So, and in case you're wondering, also gear nerds, this is the Electro Voice RE20. It has some other letters after it. It's the long version. I think they also call it the Hammer because it is hard to mess up. And even though there's wind out here, it's largely free of wind noise. So that is awesome. Anyway, I promised the Admiral that we would head back and get her printer, and also her laptop just ran out of power. So we can charge that up from the 12-volt system, but I don't trust the inverter, the little portable one, not to mess up her laptop to do it while she's using it. So she either has to stop working, or we need to go back to the marina where we have shore power, which is what we're about to do. So appreciate you joining, and look for episode 11 of the audio podcast. If you hadn't subscribed to this one, I'm going to have some more actually prepared video pieces as opposed to live. So, and also even the live stuff is will be a little slicker. I was messing with that, but it kind of crashed. So anyway, if you want to subscribe down here, I'll be able to soon do it from this, wherever I'm at, with no muss, no fuss, and we'll get a lot more better lighting when I can walk around and stuff. So I'm looking forward to that. Hope you are being safe and healthy, and everybody you know, and all this crazy will end shortly, we hope. And either way, I will see you virtually very soon. Thank you. Jane, stop this crazy thing.